Democratic Representative Jamaal Bowman caught himself in some hot water. So the House voted to to fund the government and prevent a shutdown for 45 more days. The Democrats were desperate. They wanted to make the Republicans look bad. They didn't realize they were going to do that to themselves in a couple of days anyway. And Jamaal Bowman, the representative, as he claims, accidentally pulled the fire alarm right before the vote. Now, he claims he was rushing to a vote and that he thought the alarm would open the door. Because that's when I see a fire alarm, I immediately think doorknob. He's changed his story like 4 times. Here's the first image of him. You can tell me what you think. Does this look like, go ahead. Does this look like a guy who's confused? Or does this look like a guy who's pulling a fire alarm? There's the image right there. You guys let me know in the comments on Rumble what you think. So there's more images of it. Go back down. This is the door that he was confused by. That says emergency exit in 3 different places. He claims he was confused by this door and he was in a rush to make the vote, and he uses this door all the time. So they actually, according to his story, had just converted this door into an emergency exit that morning. That's the logic we're expected to believe here. I mean, look at that. I mean, how could you not assume that wasn't an emergency exit? I would go right through that door. The door that says emergency exit, alarm will sound. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't walk through that? Of course we believe this. Well, the great gaslighting is continued. Go ahead and check out this tweet from Arnold Domilewski. Domilewski, right there. No, that's his statement. Go to the next one, sorry. Arnold Domilewski says, okay, this sign is genuinely confusing. The sign that says emergency exit only, push until alarm sounds, is confusing to him. This is what we mean. Go ahead, take that down. When we talk about the great gaslighting, these people truly expect you to believe that emergency exits and fire alarms are quote unquote confusing. They can't figure it out. But remember, the people that have all the solutions on how to fix everything that's wrong with this country, all of a sudden, none of them can navigate a fire alarm. None of them can navigate an emergency exit. They confuse fire alarms with door handles. They forget how to read. They don't understand anything. They go through the wrong door that they've supposedly been using forever. It's gaslighting. And their constituents are falling in line with it. And it's hilarious because you've got people, listen, you don't have to. I'm a Republican. I just spent 15 minutes bashing Kevin McCarthy. Not everyone on your team has to be defended like they're your own child, guys. You can say, hey, one of our guys fucked up. He did a dumb thing. He committed a felony, allegedly. Right? Because that's what I would be charged with if I pulled a fire alarm in a government building. I would go to jail, and rightfully so, because you can kill people doing that. So, as far as I knew, that's an act of insurrection and treason, doing anything wrong to the Capitol building. But that's what they want to do. So instead of just saying, hey, one of our guys royally fucked up, too bad, disavow the action, not cool. They don't do that. They fall in line because they're mindless vassals who are incapable of independent thought because they've never produced an original thought a day in their lives. They fall in line and they sit there and go, fire alarms are confusing. I don't know how to use this emergency exit. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I'm kind of retarded.
No, you're very retarded. If you don't know how an emergency exit if you don't know how an emergency exit works, you should not be allowed to leave your home. Everyone claiming that sign that said emergency exit, alarm will sound, was confusing, labeled in 3 different spots, by the way, was confusing, should be forced to sit in their house and watch fire safety videos until they can figure it out. Not insulting fire safety videos, like the stuff they show 3rd graders, right? I'm sure nowadays they've updated it and includes like drag queens and stuff. But back when I was in school, the fire drill videos they showed us, they should have to sit there and watch those. That's what I think they should have to do. And then you should have to take another 4-hour-long course that teaches you about how fire alarms don't actually open up doors, especially when they're not attached to said door. It's a novel concept. Very confusing to our small-brained friends over on the left. Well, Rep. Bowman, we do want to let him release his statement here. We got to give him his chance to explain his actions. Here's what he had to say. Go ahead. He said, I want to personally clear up confusion surrounding today's events. Today, as I was rushing to make a vote, I came to a door that is usually open for votes. A lie. They can't install an emergency exit in a morning. That's impossible. That is usually open for votes, but today would not open. So when a door doesn't open, that's the first thing I do is I go for the fire alarm. I don't know. That's always what I'm struggling with a door. I don't stop to read the signs that say emergency exit, push for 30 seconds, alarm will sound. I don't do that. I go right for the fire alarm. I look at the big red thing, the big red box on the wall right next to the door that says fire alarm, and I pull that and push in. That's what I do when I can't get a door to open up. I don't go ask for help, nothing like that. No. I am embarrassed to admit that I activated the fire alarm, mistakenly thinking it would open the door. I regret this and sincerely apologize for any confusion this caused. But I want to be very clear. This was not me in any way trying to delay any vote. It was the exact opposite. I was trying to urgently get to a vote, which I ultimately did, and joined my colleagues in a bipartisan effort to keep the government open. No, you wanted to make your opponents look bad, so you pulled the fire alarm and tried to distract them. Let's call it like it is, dude. Be honest with everybody. I also met after the vote with the Sergeant-at-Arms of the Capitol Police at their request and explained what had happened. My hope is that no one will make more of this than it was. I am working hard every day, including today, to do my job, to do it well, and to deliver for my constituents. Peace and love, Jamaal Bowman. Maybe you should work every day to figure out how doors work next. I think that would be a positive training course in your further professional development, Jamaal. I think that would be a very, very positive learning experience for you. Here's the thing. I love how he can make an official press statement. If I did that, the only statement I'd be making was in front of a judge because I'd go to jail, and so would you. And that's going to be the theme for this show is rules for thee, not for me. They can do whatever the hell they want and not get held responsible for it. But when we do it, we go to jail immediately. It's ridiculous. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.